back to Times of Refreshing. I'm your host, Tonya Conley. I hope you're doing great and I hope you're keeping safe. Wow. Well, it's really good to be live. Honestly, the next time I'll make sure I invite people. But I just wanted to use my experience of today as a learning lesson and as a teaching lesson for quite a number of people. See, I just got back, I just pulled back into my driveway from the bank. And while at the bank, there were so many people. And, it was quite a very, very tense situation because it was time for the bank to close. It's a Saturday. And so while in line, there was a particular gentleman that his phone kept ringing. His phone kept ringing off the hook, and the ringtones were not was not anything subtle. It was quite loud, and honestly, some people found it annoying. But then it occurred to me that I've seen other people on their phone. Some, just looked at their phone, probably told whoever was calling them that they would call back, and some other people answered it quietly. So I just thought it would be a good teaching moment or learning moment for each and every one of us. Some of the things we need to do and some of the things we should not do when we are on our phone, when we have a phone in a very large group of people, amongst a large group of people rather, or you are at a meeting or a place like a bank, a restaurant, and so on. So one of the things we need to do is to make sure that we put our phone either on vibrate or we put it on silent. Many times we forget to do that, which is okay. I actually, put my phone on vibrate when I go to the bank. But if it rings once, that's okay. That can happen to anybody. The next thing you need to do is to make sure that you turn down your tone. Either you reduce it or you make sure you go to the vibrate mode or the silent mode so that it's not ringing so loud. And at times when our phone rings, when we're amongst a group of people, we can actually just send the automated message that says, I can't talk right now, or I'll call you back to whoever it is. If it's a very important phone call and you have to pick it, then you can excuse yourself and just step aside to go pick that call. It's quite important because this gentleman's phone rang for at least 6 times while we were in line, and the ringing was so loud. As a matter of fact, when I got to the front of the cashier, she was like, what in God's name is that? And I was just smiling because honestly, everybody has a right to do what they want to do, which is quite true. But there are some etiquettes that we have to maintain. When we maintain these etiquettes, we are being considerate of others. Using our phone when we are amongst other people, we need consideration. You can't be standing right beside people or right in front of them, you know, or behind them, and you're talking, and he was talking so loudly on the phone we could all he was actually speaking on top of his voice, which also wasn't too good. I know that he has the right to make a call wherever he wants to make the right. That's okay. But at least to just display a bit of decorum also is very, very important. So the other thing you can do is to make sure that you turn down your ringer so that it's low. Or you answer the phone and let the person know that you're going to call them back, which happened to me even at the bank. One of my cousins called and I just sent him the automated message to say, I'll call you right back. And I know a lot of people were upset. Some people were like, what is that? Can you lower that? Can you speak slowly? And the people actually in front of him moved away because I tell you, he was talking on top of his voice. This was an enclosed environment where people were already agitated because they were waiting in line for so long. But yet, this gentleman decided that no matter what happens, he's just going to go ahead and make sure that takes his call, which is okay, but talk loud on his call, which wasn't okay. So we need to be considerate of other people. We need to pay attention also. And also, people are also fond of texting even when others are talking to them. That's one of the things that I feel it's not good. You need to make eye contact. It's good to make contact when people are talking to you. And if even you don't want to make eye contact, it does not mean you should just stay on your phone and just be texting. The age we live in, the young people are so fast at texting. They can text very, very fast and they are still talking to you and they do not mix it up. It's called multitasking. But at so many times, people feel offended when they are talking to you and you cannot look at them directly, but rather you're looking at your phone. There are many, many more tips and many more etiquettes that we should put in place while using our phone in an enclosed place. But honestly, I just want to put it out here, and I want you to go ahead and just put in your comment. What do you think? What are the other things you think people should do when they're amongst a group of people and they need to answer their phone or to use their phone? you know and one of the things that I want to talk about is that it seems disrespectful, especially if you go out to the restaurant, you go out to the store, you are in the bank, and you're on your phone while either the teller is talking to you or the servers at the restaurant are trying to take your order, or they're trying to ring you up. You're on the phone and you can't even say excuse me for a minute. It can seem very disrespectful. So make sure that when you get to the checkout point, you can tell whoever is on the phone to please hold on, you call them back. Or rather, also, you can tell them to wait so that you can order your food, pay for what you've bought, and talk to the cashier at the bank, the teller at the bank. This would help us all have a very, very good um, environment and relationship with others. Anyways, I just want to put this little tip out there because I just came from the bank. I've not even gone into my house, but it was so interesting, so funny, so annoying. But I told myself he has the right to whatever he wants to do, but also to be considerate of others. So thank you for watching. Make sure you share this when it does when it's time to share, and make sure you put your comment. What do you think? Do you think this gentleman was right to use his phone even in an enclosed place with a loud ringtones and speaking loud on top of his voice? Or do you think he should have maintained some kind of decorum or etiquette and be considerate of others? Make sure you go ahead and put your comment there. Let me know what you think. And until next time on Times of Refreshing, I'm your host, Toya Have a good time. Bye bye.